Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to jump into this video. I started by parting off the first section of my hair. So the products I'm using are the Main Choice Curl Boosting Sherbet, and I'm also using Aunt Jackie's Ice Curls. So I'm just going to get started by spraying my hair with some water and then brushing it out with my detangling brush. And I'm just going to work those two products in my hair, starting with the Curl Boosting Smoothie, and then I'm going to put in the Ice Curls. And as you can see, I've already done half of my head. I just lost the footage for that side, so we just want to start on this side. But you want to make sure you really work those products into the hair, make sure it's nice and moisturized. So I didn't do it like it wasn't like super soaked or anything like that. I just wanted it damp, that way it could really be wet enough to soak in the products, but not too wet that it just takes forever to dry. So there are two different ways to flat twist. You can flat twist forward or you can flat twist backwards. I flat twist forward, so what that means is, as you can see, like the hair is coming like more towards the front of my face and not backwards. But to flat twist, you just want to grab two sections at the top of the twist and start like a regular twist, but just keep working that hair into it, making sure it's nice and tight and flat to your head. That way you can get the best like definition and make sure, you know, the curl is throughout the entire strand of hair. So you just want to keep twisting and twisting and twisting until you get to the part that's not really attached to your head anymore. Then you just want to do a regular twist at that point. So when I get to this point where the hair really isn't attached to my head anymore, I just keep twisting, and I like to brush it out just to make sure it's nice and brushed out and not tangled or anything like that when I'm twisting. So I'm kind of like brushing and twisting at the same time. Or you can just brush it out, keep twisting, whatever is easiest for you. But I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like tangled up or anything like that. So you just want to keep twisting all the way to the ends, and then once you do get to the end, you just want to twirl it around your finger just to make sure that end is nice and curled, because you don't want it to be like bushy at the ends or not defined enough. And that's the finished twist. Simple, not too hard, I don't think. I don't know, let me know what you think. I find that like twists are easier than like braids to me. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next section. So as I moved on from the first section, I tended to do them a little bit bigger. I wanted the front one to be the smallest, so it could be the most defined. The other parts weren't as small as the first part. But you can size it however you would like. But this is how I did mine. So I'm just going to do the same thing here. Still that same like motion, bringing my hair more towards the front. So I'm twisting forward. And we're just going to keep watching. And this is it. I ended up taking them out 2 days later. So I did 8 twists. It was 4 on each side. As you can see in the back, they're a little bit more chunkier. And to my surprise, 2 days later, the back ones still weren't even completely dry. So that sucked, but whatever. You can sit under the dryer if you want to speed up the process. I think it's because the back ones were a little chunkier. That's why they weren't dry for real. But I'm just untwisting them and being as gentle as possible just to make sure I don't like mess up that curl that much. So just untwisting and untwisting. And that's about it. So once I took out all of the twists, I didn't do any like fluffing. I just like fluffed my hands, but I didn't like take the pick and fluff it or anything like that. It was big enough, very curly, very defined, especially in the front. The back got a little bit bushy because like I said, it wasn't all the way dry in the back, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter to me. It was still defined enough for my liking. So yeah, I did nothing after I took the twist out. I just fluffed it out with my hands. And we had a surprise visitor. She wanted to make an appearance. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one. And make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can see more of me and her. Bye.